Manchester City versus Wydad Casablanca. If you do not watch that game, just go back and watch the highlight of that game of Manchester City versus Wydad Casablanca. And if you are watching the video without bias, tell me down in the comment section the African club that you know that can play against Manchester City of Pep Guardiola. The starting 11 that Pep Guardiola starts with, right? Tell me one African club that can play against Manchester City and concede only 2 goals. Just one African club that you know that can play against Manchester City and concede only 2 goals. Wydad Casablanca showed up Manchester City with a performance that I've not seen from an African club yet in this competition, right? When you take a look at the statistics board, you discover that Manchester City has a ball position of 68% and Wydad Casablanca had a ball position of 32% against Manchester City. In terms of shots, Manchester City had 15 shots against Wydad Casablanca, and Wydad Casablanca had just 12 shots against Manchester City, a difference of 3 shots. Remember, Manchester City played with Tijani Reinders, Ryan Cherki, Phil Foden, Doku, Rodri even came into play. Erling Haaland came into play. Ederson was the #1 goalkeeper. You get a point? So it is not the Manchester City of any, it's not the junior Manchester City. It's a normal squad of Manchester City that Pep Guardiola played with. But Wydad Casablanca gave Manchester City 12 shots. Manchester City gave them 15 shots, right? Manchester City had 6 shots on target and scored only 2 goals. 6 shots on target and only 2 goals were being scored. Wydad Casablanca had just 2 shots on target, right? In terms of big chances, Manchester City created 6 big chances against Wydad Casablanca, and Wydad Casablanca just created 1 big chance. Guys, if you are watching the video, Manchester City did not have a bad game, because when you take a look at the game of Phil Foden, you discover that this guy is improving, right? Compared to the Phil Foden of this season, of this recent season, right? You discover that the guy have actually improved. Phil Foden was named the Premier League player with the last 2 seasons. I mean the season before this one that just passed, the season before last, Phil Foden was named the Premier League player. And see the performance that he showed up today means a lot. So he was even named the man of the match after that game. And the statistics of Ryan Cherki were not that bad. Tijani Reinders were not that bad. But Erling Haaland needs to work better. You saw that chance that Erling Haaland missed. Manchester City could have scored the 3rd goal, but Erling Haaland did not convert that chance to a goal. Anyways, let's just wait till the next match, because what is important in a competition like this one is first of all the 3 points, right? No matter how bad a game is, when you grab the 3 points, it is what is important.